That is what we're playing for. We will take that. There is the case hit. That is what I wanted.
Nobody runs trade nights like we run trade nights. Mr. Trevor Lawrence.
What are we doing?
Let's go! Yes, sir!
Amazing.
Try to bring that to the next generation, to bring it to other people, to hopefully inspire them. This is not possible without you.
All right, what's going on, YouTube? Card Collects 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. You're probably wondering, what is this ginormous box doing to the right of me here? But this is going to be a completely different mystery box type video, mystery opening that we've ever really done on this channel. This is a case, let's see if I can show it here. Just kind of says some text on here, but you can see UW Emanate, so Under Wraps Emanate from Fanatics. So this is going to be, this case is extremely heavy. This is a massive case of Emanate, which, if you guys have seen these before, is essentially like a jumbo trading card mixed with like an 8x10. It's like an 8x10 photo trading card autographed combo. It's pretty cool. We've actually bought quite a few of these in deals, and I saw the 2025 version was released and figured, why not grab a case and see what an entire case looks like. This thing is insanely heavy. So there it is. So this is 10 boxes. So this is like a $3,000 case here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these here. The checklist is pretty extensive. So Brady and Mahomes are both in this product. It has, I think every every autograph is numbered to like 99 or less. They're actually numbered on the back. So that's pretty cool. I'll show you what those look like. You can get multiplayer cards or multiplayer autographs numbered to, I think, 10 or less. So I've looked at the checklist. It is pretty extensive. Obviously, the guys on the box are pretty solid. Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen. So this is going to be a lot of fun. We've never opened. I'm trying to think. We opened anything like this? Maybe the Upper Deck ones back in the day. Those monumental boxes from Upper Deck. But it has definitely been a little while since we've really opened anything like this. These are, it's going to be probably a pretty quick rip. This probably won't be anything too extensive. The cool thing about a lot of these photos is they're really cool giveaway items. So we use a lot of this kind of stuff for like giveaways on our live streams, in shops, like Black Friday's coming up. So some of this kind of stuff is good for that. So a lot of potential with a product like this, but this is, I think this is going to be a pretty cool one here. Obviously, Brady, Mahomes are going to be the two biggest ones I'm after. Just, you know, with a case like this, you're going to want the biggest names possible, and I can't think of a whole lot better than, you know, two of the best to ever play. Well, let's see how this goes. I don't think there's any covers on these, so I'm going to assume we're going to, like, open this, and it's going to be... Man, Fanatics is ahead of the game. I misspoke. Packaging is a lot different. It used to, like, open that way. So now this has a cover on it. Wow, and you get to peel it off. This is incredibly cool. Gotta make sure this is lined up. I want to make sure you guys can see this here, because I'm going to basically pull it from the bottom. Well, that's no fun. I'm going to know first. We'll do it like this. Lions. Hutchinson, Goff, Gibbs, Hutchinson. Well, not the start I was hoping for, but that is incredible. What a cool experience. That way the case does not come scratched, and it doesn't, you don't have to like reveal it when you open it. That is actually pretty cool. Shout out to Fanatics for that. Fanatics Authentics team. Got to give them some extreme credit there. That's really cool. So this is the green version, so this is numbered to 99. But again, you kind of see what I'm saying with like a card photo combo here. It says the name, team logo. Looks like a jumbo trading card. But pretty cool one there. So as much as I don't love the team up north, there's no denying this dude is the real deal. Really, really good. All right, and then seals right back up. Again, if we ever when we do giveaways with these, put it in a box, throw a label on it, ships really nicely. It's essentially all the protection for shipping it is built in. I'll probably put those back in the box. All right, so here's number 2. Definitely drop a comment down below at the end of this. Let me know what you guys think about this. Would love to know your thoughts on this product. I know they make these for a bunch of different sports. They do jerseys, they do footballs. We actually did do one of these. Now that I think about this, we had one of these at Fanatics Fest and the National. They were more like you get like a jersey, ball, you get a bunch of things. This is strictly just the autograph like photo version. But I've been very, very impressed with these. For someone, I don't do a ton of memorabilia myself. Like I don't buy and sell it. Like I don't transact on it a lot. I collect it. For my PC for sure, but this is definitely different for us, so got to give them some credit because the one at the National was really cool. I think we pulled one of these at Jaden Daniels. The one at Fanatics Fest was awesome. It had like a box and you got all this different drawers to pull stuff out. It was really cool. Bears. Caleb? I mean, a Dunze? Caleb's got to be who you want, right? A Dunze. Yeah. Honestly, dude's an absolute dog. Been balling. Rome Odunze. There it is. It'd be cool to look for like jersey numbered stuff. 91 of 99. So there it is. Rome Odunze on the second one. So staying in the NFC North so far. Got one Lion, one Bears. Let's stack these. All right. Not bad. But again, nearly $300 a box. I wouldn't say either one of those is like a home run. So I'm hoping there's like a case hit. But as someone that's never ripped one of these as a case, like I genuinely have no idea. So we're going to kind of figure this out together. I figure there's got to be some name in here, something low numbered, some kind of inscription. I can't imagine an entire case is all greens to 99. So we'll see. Eagles. If it's any of the top 2 guys, Hurts or Saquon, it's great. I'm trying to think of who else you could put, like A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, like those seem like guys they could potentially have. Maybe even like a Jason Kelsey, somebody a little bit more old school. We'll see. Nick Foles, wow. With the Philly special, that's crazy. Not my cup of tea as a Patriots guy, that stinks. But that is actually really, really cool. I love, again, I talk about this a lot in like the card world around the photo and like the moment matters. And to put the Philly special play on here, incredible. I think this is the year, again, correct me if I'm wrong, Philly fans. Carson Wentz, MVP type season, gets hurt. Nick Foles leads them to a Super Bowl. As someone who experienced that with JT Barrett, leading us to an incredible year, getting hurt in the Michigan game. And Cardale Jones, third string, coming in, beating Wisconsin, beating Alabama, beating Oregon to win a national title. I respect, you're not starting quarterback coming in and winning a Super Bowl. So 68 of 99. Could you imagine if that was one number less? Man, that would have, the comments would have, they would have let us know. All right, all NFC teams so far. Honestly, the names we won at this point are all AFC teams. Josh Allen, Mahomes, Brady, Burrow. I mean, Jamar Chase is local, so we'll take Jamar Chase. All right, I love this experience. I gotta say, it's definitely a huge surprise for me. Okay, this is different. I don't know what this is. CeeDee Lamb, for sure, CeeDee Lamb. Bang, that is definitely cool. Look at that. Look at that right there. I don't know if the camera will get the lighting on that very well. That is incredible. Come on. Be like a 101. Be something crazy low, right? I don't even know if it's numbered. Halftone short edition. I'm assuming that's like SP. Emanate collectible, which has been hand-signed by CeeDee Lamb. It's guaranteed by Fanatics. So it's like an SP version. I feel like this has got to be numbered. I'm actually genuinely surprised. I honestly thought they were all numbered, so this is surprising to me. But I'm gonna correct this here. It's a little out of the case. So surprised it's not numbered, but the photo is awesome. Love the silver ink. That's really cool. That's definitely my favorite one so far. I'd probably tell you it's also the best one too. All right, so our first non-green to 99. Here's number 5. Yeah, so this is gonna put us right at the halfway mark. All right. Only one QB so far. I think that's interesting. He doesn't even play. Here is number 5. Ooh, not green. Buccaneers, no way. Tom Brady, please, I'm begging. Emeka, okay. We'll take that. We'll take that for sure. Interesting piece. Really, really like this. A couple things. Emeka Buka, rookie, absolute dog. Emeka wore 9. I believe in like training camp or in like the first couple games, but he has since changed his number back to 2, which is what he wore at Ohio State, and I believe that's after Kyle Trask left. So, to 50, one-off jersey number 2. Would love a 2 of 50 or a 9, but that is awesome. We will take that right there. That is a big-time rookie signature. I would imagine got to be top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting, probably top 3. A couple guys you could probably put up there, but that is a win. So our first rookie piece. 3 wide receivers, though. Hopefully this second half here. That's the first 5. Hutch, Adunze, Nick Foles, CeeDee Lamb, Emeka. I would say our last 2 are probably the better 2. So maybe we're on the up and up here and heading in the right direction. All right. Another different color. T-Law. T-Law for sure. I know that signature. Trevor Lawrence. Honestly, Trevor's career has been up and down, but could not have been nicer when I got to meet him in, 2022? Got to do the Super Bowl with Whatnot. Couldn't have been a nicer guy. Really just a genuine dude. It's funny, like, his agent or someone with him, was like, come on, we got to go, like, trying to speed it up, and he was just so cool, was willing to stay down to earth. Just a really good guy. So I've always been a T-Law fan. He's one of the nicer athletes I've met. I think his talent is elite. I don't know if he's going to get it done in Jacksonville, but I've been a believer in Trevor Lawrence for as long as I can remember. Number to 25, 19 to 25. This is probably one I will keep. He's one of those guys that would love like a game-used jersey of. I would love to add something just cool, memorabilia-wise, to the collection. But a number to 25 of a former number 1 pick. Love that one. So last 2 are probably my favorites. Emeka gold to 50, or orange to 50. I'm not sure what color that is because I would imagine the T-Law is the gold one, being lower numbered. I was like, does it have the checklist on the back? Yeah, that's kind of cool. I looked for the checklist on the back. There's a QR code for checklist, approximate odds, and product information. Scan this QR code or visit the website. Really cool. The packaging is elite. From the codes in the back to the actual material they use to the opening process. This is a 10 out of 10 experience. This one's like poking out here. Maybe this is the winner. All right, blue. I don't think we've had blue. Phillip Rivers in wow. Blue color match. Phillip Rivers, not the Chargers QB we'd be expecting. To 10. Oh my gosh. 7 of 10. 7 of 10 Phillip Rivers. That is cool. We always have this debate, as you talk about these guys that like who's getting in the Hall of Fame. Is Phillip Rivers a Hall of Famer? I don't think so. They had some crazy years with like LT, Gates, like, the Sean Merriman, I'm trying to think, Cromartie, some of those guys, like, some of those Chargers teams were pretty good. As somebody that grew up a Patriots fan, like, I remember some of those battles. But does Phillip Rivers get in the Hall of Fame? I don't think so. I don't think Rivers is. Romo is. Like, Eli will get in. But I'm trying to think of some of those QBs from that day. Big Ben is in or will get in. I feel like he is. Got to be in, right? I don't remember. But Rivers just seems like, I don't know. You guys tell me. Am I crazy? Well, hopefully we can get some more modern players. We got Nick Foles. We got Phillip Rivers. Those aren't bad, but for me, they don't do it for me. Need something a little bit more modern. Well, there's the signature. Xavier Worthy? It's got to be Worthy, right? Or no. Wrong Xavier. That's Leggett. Green to 99. That's the worst one. That's not the winner. It's not what we're playing for right there. Leggett's a guy I thought was really, really going to, like, do something. I actually think the Panthers have some talent. Like, Rico has been playing incredibly well. Hubbard's definitely not bad. Just got signed this offseason. Got an extension. Leggett I thought was good. I don't think Bryce Young is bad. I'm just not sure that team's going to be anything crazy. The division seems like it could be open. I mean, outside of the Bucs. Like, I think the Bucs are an elite team. But, Saints I don't think have a lot outside of Rattler. And then what are you getting out of Atlanta? I mean, a lot of talent on that Atlanta offense with London, Pitts, Bijan, and Penix. But we'll see. All right. Kind of all over the place here. No really, nothing insane. Number to 10, a 1 rookie, and then the CeeDee Lamb that's been, different from everything else. We have this one and one more. So we're essentially, we're now or never here. It's time to see what we got. Not green. Purple. Justin Jefferson? Aaron Jones. Not Aaron Jones. Give me AP. Give me Justin Jefferson. Give me Randy Moss. Justin Jefferson duel. To 50. Aaron Jones. Well, one left. That CeeDee Lamb might be the case hit. That could end up being the winner in this. All right, last one. Come on. Here we go. Green. I mean, you want to talk about what you needed at the very, very end. That is what we needed. That is what we needed at the end of this. Man, I was like, green the 99. This isn't going to be anything. And Joe Shiesty just pops out of nowhere. Joe Burrow. Joe freaking Burrow to 99. That is what we're playing for. We will take that. There is the case hit. That is what I wanted. 49 of 99. That is awesome. That is freaking cool. Love it. This case was perfect for me. Outside of the Agent Hutchinson and the Nick Foles, we'll just kind of scoot those off to the side here. Use those for giveaways for sure. But a Joe Burrow to 99. There it is. That is cool. Hit it out of 10. Hit it out of 25. Hit it out of 50. 2 out of 50. Hit an SP of a top 3 receiver in football. And hit a top 5 quarterback in football. That is a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of different. Again, not something we normally do with the memorabilia piece, but I got to give some credit to the Fanatics Authentics team for this design. I thought the packaging and the experience behind this was elite. I enjoyed opening that. So yeah, we ended up buying 2 cases of it. Not sure if we'll do a break with the other one. If we'll save it for giveaways, maybe do some more content with it. But we bought 2 cases. Want to open one. That is a wrap. Under Wraps. That is a wrap. Drop the comments. Let me know. What do you guys think about this Fanatics Emanate product? Drop those comments down below. But for now, that is all I got. Peace, guys.